Okay, so just coming from that room, he goes down a corridor and he gets to a crossroads. And he can go north, west, or south. So this is a great time for an immersion roll. I'll incorporate the dungeon with this. So let's see what happens here. Here's wind or a draft. So, Rastan takes his coin out. Which way? Which way, my sage friend? And as he looks and he's about to toss his coin to see which way to go, north or south or west. North, south would be heads, west would be tails. He hears a slight draft going west, or he feels it. He hears it, and he also feels it, but he's going to go west. So, let's see what happens. I'm going to turn to page 11. You follow the passage westwards until it turns round a corner to the south. Just before the bend is a signpost which reads, "Under construction." In front of you is the beginning of a stairway leading downwards. Only 3 steps have been built so far. A number of shovels, picks, and other tools are lying on the ground by the steps, but as you turn the corner, they suddenly flurried into action and began working on the steps. You are now watching various tools digging and hammering as if being handled by invisible workers. A humming chant becomes louder, and you recognize it as, oh gosh, hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. As you stand watching, you start to chuckle. The scene is quite amusing. You sit and watch, and even manage to chat to some of the magical tools. Gain 2 stamina points and 1 skill point whilst you relax. Then turn back to the passageway to the crossroads where you may go either northwards or southwards. Wow, that's pretty lucky. Go to 2 stamina and 1 skill point. Just for doing that, that's pretty nice. So skill is now 15. Put the parentheses 1. And stamina by 2. And stamina now I'm trying to think. Hold on, I gotta make sure here. Gain 2 stamina points and 1 skill point. I don't think that's permanent. I think that's just you gain 2 stamina points. Let me look it up in the back. Luck changes. Although you may receive additional skill, stamina, and luck points, these totals may never exceed your initial scores, except on very rare occasions, when instructed to on a particular page, like the luck was. So stamina is at 17, but it's currently low. It's at 10, so I go up by 2 points. Alright. Alright. Yeah, because 17 is the highest. Unless it tells me, hey, you can get more than 17 stamina. I'm just using it to heal me. I might be wrong about that, but that's how I see it. So, okay. We'll go back to the crossroads. But this time I'll go north. 366. Alright, so here we go. 366. You are following a passageway which leads ahead up to the north. After several meters, it bends sharply to the east. You continue eastwards until you eventually come across a narrow opening in the north wall. You then go through this opening. Or you may go through this opening or continue eastwards. So I'm gonna have to draw this out here. So first off, this is a dead end. Construction. That's a little sloppy there. So I came back and I went, let's see, to the north, it bends to the east. So it starts to go like this. Until you narrow opening in the north wall. So I can go east or north. So this another crossroads calls for an immersion roll. He sees some missing stones. He sees, Rastan sees, some missing stonework. This dungeon is in disrepair. I am not surprised. Rastan is not surprised. He likes an old missing stone dungeon. And he is going to go, this time he's going to flip a coin. And on a 1 to 3, he goes east. On a 4, or actually, I actually have a coin I could use. I can do a lone wolf coin. Heads, it's east. Tails, it is north. So let's see here. It'd be cool if I made an actual coin that he has. That's a good idea. Oh, do it again. Hard to do on camera. Let me see. Heads, it's east. Oh, he's going north. Let's hope my sage friend is right in his mystical coin. And he goes north, and we'll see what happens. Alright, here we go. Or continue east. He's going to go north. So 89. climb through the opening and find yourself on top of a narrow staircase leading downwards. Cautiously, you descend the stairs. Alright. Do a little stairs there. And go to 286. The narrow staircase is cut into the rock, and there are about 20 steps leading down. At the bottom of the steps is a passageway, which leads into a large open chamber. This chamber stinks of putrefying flesh. The smell is so bad that you are tempted to turn back. 3 bodies lie in the chamber. You may either search the bodies or tiptoe quietly through the room. What will you do? So, let's see. The large open chamber. Okay, so it's the big chamber here. I'll put, alright, dead bodies. And Rastan says, I have no need to look through the dead flesh. Leave the dead alone. He's going to go through the room. He's probably missing a chance at something here, but it's not his style. You tiptoe through the room, up a narrow staircase, leading to the top stairs in a passage. That was easy, you think, and you begin to have a second thoughts about whether it would have been worthwhile to search the bodies. If you want to return and search the bodies, starting with the third, go to 148. If you want to press on, 197. Well, I think they're giving me a hint. I should search the bodies. So, Rastan flips his coin. Heads, he searches the bodies. Tails, he presses on. Rastan gets tails. And even though the coin tells him to press on, his barbarian instincts tell him he should turn around and try to loot one of the bodies. He feels that there's something important missing in there. So he turns around and goes back to loot the bodies. And go to 148. As you search the body, you try to avoid looking at the terrible face, gray and decomposing. Maggots. Maggots. Maggots crawl from its nose and mouth. You jump back startled when its eyes suddenly flick open. Just in time, you avoid a slash from the long, sharp fingernails. It quickly springs to its feet, eyes you with a sadistic leer spreading across its mouth. Turn to 230. Oh boy, the creature now standing before you is a semi-decayed man. His quick eyes dart from side to side, watching you. His long tongue flashes out with a hissing noise. His teeth and nails are sharp, and he doesn't seem to be afraid of your weapon. He is a ghoul. He has the ability to paralyze you. If he scores 4 separate wounds on you during this battle, so beware. If you defeat him, turn to 390. If he kills or paralyzes you, go to 64. Skill 8, Stamina 7. And meet back here for the next combat with the ghoul in the next video. Keep on solo questing. This is going to get good. It's a little bit more skillful, a little bit more stamina.